I've reviewed probably hundreds of headphones, and it used to be all earbuds looked the same, and that was no good for people who didn't like the feeling of something jammed in their ear.
These days, brands are getting the message that not all ears are created equal, and people want smaller and more comfortable listening options.
That's led to the development of open earbuds like the Bose Ultra Open earbuds. With a strange rubbery roll-up design, are these the new name and comfort, or just a pricey gadget waiting to fall off?
In this review, I'm going to try them out to see how they work, what they sound like, how they fit, and if they're both comfortable and secure, as well as if anyone around you can hear these buds blasting. I'll go over both the pros and the cons and let you know if I think I can recommend these earbuds for you.
Bose Ultra Open earbuds are not your typical set of buds. Seeing someone wearing them will make you think it's one of those concept products at the Consumer Electronics Show. Bose designed these for people who don't like earbuds sticking into their ears, and instead these buds feature a tiny nub of a speaker hooked onto a flexible silicone clip which attaches to your ears almost like earrings or ear cuffs. Bose is not the first company to create open earbuds. I've reviewed several different types from companies called Oladance, even Sony, and there was also Bose's original Sport Open that, full disclosure, I found was one of the most uncomfortable pairs of earbuds I've ever worn, thanks to its rigid, hard plastic design with sharp edges.
I'm really glad to see Bose has taken the time to take this concept back to the drawing board and completely reinvent it. So how does it work? Bose developed a technology called open audio, which essentially aims a narrow and very focused beam of sound directly into your ear canal while supposedly minimizing audio leakage.
If you feel stumped on how to wear these, don't worry, because it's not all that obvious, and while it might seem like they go on with the small barrel in your ear area, that's actually backwards. Fortunately, Bose offers a demo video in its app. Basically, you'll stretch the silicone part of the earbud and hook the rounded nub into the lower part of your ear concha with the barrel wrapping around to the back. If you feel a secure fit and can't shake the earbuds off, you got it right. You can pull them up a bit higher or sit them lower to get the best and most comfortable fit. I found once they were seated properly, I couldn't feel them at all on my ears, yet at the same time they felt very secure without being snug. And they looked kind of cool too, appearing more like an edgy ear cuff than a weird dangly bit of tech. The unique design also allows Bose to add a tactile button on top of the barrel, and you get one on each ear. The button is easy to press and lets you conveniently play or pause tracks or answer calls, and you can also customize that button's function.
What do Bose Ultra Open sound like? The first time I turned these on, the effect was really kind of neat. The audio is quite clear and vibrant, yet at the same time I could hear everything around me. It's kind of a bit of a surreal effect. The sound quality is quite good. Even though I could hear the room around me, the audio was the focus, and I was also able to filter out almost all distractions by turning the volume up. While the sound is quite good, there is a bit of an odd effect where the open design sort of makes the overall sound seem maybe a bit thinner, but that's not the audio itself. It comes across that way, I think, because it's blended with any ambient noise around you, if that makes sense. The audio is surprisingly well balanced overall, and even the bass was really, really good.
This might be obvious, but I'll say it anyway. Since these earbuds don't create any type of seal, you give up the luxury of noise cancellation, which is really not at all the point since these earbuds aim to make you more aware of your surroundings. The buds do have spatial audio capabilities and head tracking, which is a newer audio technology that feels a bit more immersive and realistic. They also offer multi-point connection, which lets you stay linked up to two devices at once, like a phone and a laptop, which I really like.
The big question I get about these, aside from how they sound, is can others hear my audio? Bose bills these earbuds as surprisingly private, and I'd say that's true in my experience. Because the sound is being directed specifically into your ear canals, there's almost zero noise bleed. My husband and I tried each wearing them and then listening to see what we could hear from the other person. Even just a foot or two away with the volume set at about 75 to 80%, I could only barely hear a slight indiscernible sound. Somebody standing right next to you might be able to tell you're listening to something, but they wouldn't be able to eavesdrop. It was actually quite surprising how little sound escapes from these.
Ultimately, the biggest deal breaker in these buds might be the battery life. They only get about 7 hours on a charge, and if you're using spatial audio, longevity drops to a dismal 4.5. The charging case does give you close to 20 more hours. The earbuds have an IPX4 water resistance rating, so a little sweat won't hurt, and in fact, these buds would be ideal for runners, walkers, or commuters since you can hear what's happening around you quite well, and with a surprisingly secure fit, they stay put even if you're bouncing around.
Overall, I'm really digging these earbuds, and I'm also wondering if we should even be calling them earbuds. Sound cuffs might be a more accurate name. I am floored by how comfortable they are, and I found I could wear them for hours on end and completely forget they were there. At the same time, they're really secure, and I was able to wear them while working out without fear. Let's go over both the pros and the cons of these so you can see if they might be right for you.
On the pro side, like I said, the fit and comfort is outstanding. The sound quality is surprisingly great, and they're ideal for people who want to listen to something while staying aware. And you can both hear your own audio clearly and not disturb people right next to you. I think the design is revolutionary and the color schemes are cool. This concept checks a lot of boxes for people who don't like the tight feeling of something jammed in their ear canals. And with multi-point connectivity and convenient touch controls on the barrels, these are easy to use and control with multiple devices. Plus, they can stand up to a bit of water or sweat too. When it comes to the downsides, the battery life is a bit lackluster, but I'm not surprised about that. Anytime a company makes a new and innovative design, there's always a trade-off, and in this case, it's longevity. Fortunately, the case keeps a few more charges at the ready. The other thing that tends to happen with these innovative designs is they cost more. The $299 US or $379 Canadian price tag is likely going to turn off some folks.
But if you've been searching for a pair of discreet earbuds with great sound quality and ultimate comfort that don't jam into your ears, these are going to be worth every penny to you. I can absolutely recommend Bose Ultra Open earbuds for you. If you want to see what else Bose has on offer when it comes to earbuds, I have reviewed several, or you can check out some other options for open earbuds right now.